Connect Plus, Primary 4, Activity Book, Unit 3, Part 1. Unit 3, My World, Lesson 1, My Community. Here you will read the texts and complete with the correct word. So number 1 is read and complete. With these words: citizenship, community, neighborhood. The girls at my running club are my community. We are all from different parts of town and we go to different schools, but that doesn't matter. We are all best friends. We have lots of friends and family who live in our neighborhood. We are always visiting each other's houses. Our favorite time is the summer when everyone has fun together in the park. I think good citizenship is about looking after where you live and being kind to people. I don't drop trash in the street or the park. I respect my neighbors. Exercise 2. Read again and answer the questions. What is important to Aya about her running club? So the first one is Aya, the second is Faris and Mustafa, and the third is Adam. Aya was talking about her community in the club, and the best thing or the most important thing she talked about was her friends. Number 2, what do Faris and Mustafa like about where they live? They said that our favorite time in summer when everyone has fun together in the park. So they like to have fun with their friends and family in the park. Number 3, how does Adam look after his environment? He said that I don't drop trash in the street or the park. So he doesn't drop trash in the street or in the park. Exercise 3, read and write. 1, they are Aya's running shoes. They are hers. This is we called the possessive pronoun. 2, it's Faris and Mustafa neighborhood. It's theirs. 3, they are Adam's neighbors. They are his. 4, it's my community. It's mine. 5, they are our friends. They are ours. 6, it's your house. It's yours. Lesson 2, the history of Egypt. Exercise 1, read and match. 1, people started to live near the Nile. It's in 7000 BCE. This is D. So the answer of number 1 is D. Number 2, Lower Egypt, C, was in the north. 3, Upper Egypt, E, was in the south. 4, the Nile flows out to sea, A, in Lower Egypt. 5, in about 3200 BCE, a pharaoh, F, made Lower and Upper Egypt one country. 6, Egypt became powerful, B, because of the Nile. Exercise 2, look and complete the timeline. We will use these words: the Middle Kingdom, the New Kingdom, the Old Kingdom. It depends to the story you read on your student's book about the history of Egypt. So from 2800 to 2200 BCE was the Old Kingdom, and from 2065 to 1775 BCE was the Middle Kingdom, and from 1570 to 1998 BCE was the New Kingdom. Now read and circle. 1, dynasty was an important person or family. Dynasty was the family who rules Egypt. We have 30 families who ruled Egypt, that ruled for many years. So this is number 1. Number 2, people started to live near the Nile about how long years ago? Yes, 9,000 years ago. 3, Mina united or divided the north and the south to form Egypt. This is the first king who united, very good, Egypt and make it one piece. Number 4, there are 4 or 3 parts to the history of ancient Egypt. We said how many parts? Yes, there are 3 parts to the history of ancient Egypt. Page 30, activity book, exercise 1. Find, circle, and write past form of the verbs. Here we will find the verb in the infinitive form, like finish, and try to circle it all. Then write here the regular form that takes D or ED, and here we'll write the irregular form after you find the infinitive form. So the regular forms are finished, talked, lived, died, worked. The irregular forms are wrote, came, ate, made, and drank. And I will put for you an explanation for the past tense if you want more explanation. Exercise 2. Complete the text with the correct form of the verb in brackets. We will use the verb between the brackets and put it in the past tense. Not everyone in ancient Egypt learned to read and write. This was a job for scribes. Scribes were very important people in society. To become a scribe, children went to a special school. Here they studied hieroglyphs and hieratic scripts. The children had to learn lots of different signs and symbols. They spent all day copying the signs onto stone or papyrus paper. Scribes wrote with reed brushes and ink. They made ink from brightly colored minerals, which they mixed with liquid. It took 4 or 5 years to finish their education at scribe school. Page 31, lesson 3, the governorates of Egypt. Exercise 1, look and color the governorate where you live. So here are the 27 governorates of Egypt on the map. According to yourself in your activity book or where you live, you will color the area you live in or your governorate. Exercise 2, read and circle T, true, or F, false, and correct the false one. Say why it's false. So number 1, a governorate can be a city or a city and a countryside. This is true. 2, Alexandria, Cairo, and Edfu are all governorates. This is false because Edfu isn't a governorate. 3, 20 million people live in Cairo governorate. This is false again because only 10 million people live in Cairo. 4, the biggest governorate is New Valley. This is true. 5, Ismailia is the smallest governorate. This is false. The smallest one is Dumyata. Number 6, Damyata governorate is 910 kilometer squared. Yes, this is true. Exercise 3, read and complete with these information have in the box. So New Valley governorate is 440,098 kilometers square in size. It is a very large area, but New Valley doesn't have a big population. The population is about 245,000. The capital of New Valley Governorate is Kharga, and Kharga is an oasis town in the south of this region. And population here means how many people live in this area. Thank you for listening and watching this video. متنسوش تعملوا لنا لايك and share عشان غيرك يستفيد وسبسكرايب لو أول مرة تشوفنا وتابع بقية الفيديوز على الأكتيفيتي بوك والستودنتس بوك لبرايمري 4. Thank you again and see you very soon. Bye.